Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays from Gear 182. We're going to do a quick video kind of related to gifts, guitars, gear that we've enjoyed getting, that we regret not getting. Just something quick and fun. Right? Am I missing anything?
Yeah, I think that's good. Because
Okay.
when I was thinking of just doing this episode, I just was thinking like there's been so many cool things that people received over the holiday season for the gear related, right? And thinking back to the years and years ago, so a lot of people got their first guitars during Christmas, or their dream guitar during Christmas. So Brian, what was your favorite gear related Christmas gift that you received?
I mean, not to sound so cliche, but it was when I got my green Tom DeLonge Strat, and it wasn't even like my mom bought the whole thing for me. We had this plan that I was going to save up, and she was going to hold the money for me. And I think I was mowing lawns, and I was up to like $300, and then she just like pulls it out of the closet and surprised me. Like I still had to pay like half of it, but it was still like, whoa, I did
That's
not
sick.
expect this. And it wasn't technically on Christmas. It was a little early, probably closer to my birthday time, but it was still like the thing that stuck with me for so long. What about you?
For me, it's yeah, cliche, but my first guitar that I got, it was this Squire Bullet Special. Looked like it was the one humbucker, one volume knob, very Tom DeLonge esque. It was silver with a black pick guard, and this little like 10-watt Fender amp, and I just remember plugging it in for the first time, and there's an overdrive button on the app, and just
Yeah.
just hitting it. I was like, man, this is amazing. But I was like, yeah, that was the best moment. Best Christmas was when I got that thing. It was super super cool.
Yeah, and I'll just throw out there, I do also remember the iconic Christmas for me getting a Nintendo 64. You remember it had that little purple controller, the extra one?
Yeah,
It was so awesome. Cruising USA, Ken Griffey Jr. Slugfest, GoldenEye, I mean, Mario.
man,
Let's
there's
just throw that out.
so many nights playing GoldenEye. So many nights playing GoldenEye. Yeah, for me, for console related, like I got like a Super Nintendo when I was a kid, and that was amazing opening that up, and like it's because it was packaged with Mario World, and just amazing. Love Christmas time.
Yeah, yeah. Great.
Um,
And then we got a question from one of my friends that was asking, "What's our biggest like guitar regrets?" And like I struggled with this for a while. I think back when I was living with my parents, we were adding up how many guitars that I had bought, how many I've had, and it
like
had
bought
gotten
and
up to like
sold.
70. Yeah, bought and
Yeah, yeah.
sold. It was like 70 or 80 or something. And I remember like listing them to my dad and being like, I regret this one. I miss this one. And he was a mechanic that bought and sold cars. And he told me, son, you can't keep them all. Like, you're going to get some great ones that are going to go. You're going to get some duds. They're going to go. And you kind of feel that way with guitars. Like, my biggest regret is getting rid of the yellow subcaster or subsonic that Tom had, because I didn't really like the guitar. Tom didn't really like the guitar, but it was like what it represented and how we have this channel now. I probably should have kept it. But if we were just going to take the Tom stuff out of there, there's a lot of guitars that I liked that I got rid of. I had that Noodles signature that was covered in duct tape. I remember I really liked that guitar, if you've ever seen it, that each one was one of a kind, like the way that it was wrapped.
Hmm.
I had a green 20th anniversary custom 24 Paul Reed Smith in this like metallic green, and I'm telling you, it was probably one of the best playing guitars of my life. And I was in a really crappy apartment, and I sold it so I could break the lease. And I was like, man, I'm gonna miss this guitar. I remember it didn't just have the birds, it had like a wave of birds that went like that. I mean, it was sick. And I mean, I remember I had that Derek Sum 41 Telecaster, the Squire. I had a Telecaster that was Surf Pearl Guitar Center exclusive that someone put an EMG in it, and I thought it was so sick. And if I could have that guitar back right now, it would be awesome. So it's just all part of it and part of life that you have to accept that you get rid of things. What do you regret, Stefan? I know you usually don't sell even a
Yeah.
quarter of what I, but
Yeah, there was a few. Like I did have a Daphne Blue DeLong signature that I did sell that I kind of regretted, but I never really played it too much. I had like a custom one that I had before that I played a lot more than that. Another regret of not getting was, the famous The Legacy sale when Tom started selling a bunch of his stuff. He had the red second boxcar 335,
Right.
and it was up there for a while, and it was expensive. It was like what, 7 or 8 thousand or something like that. It was so expensive for,
It was crazy back then.
and
Yeah.
especially back then.
Bargain now.
And and I, humming and hawing, trying to figure out how I can scrounge the money together. And then I kind of had a good amount of it, and then I just thought that's a lot of money, especially at this time. And this is when like my son was, you know, very very young, and I just thought it could be used to much better things. So I didn't get it. That was one.
Yeah.
That was one big regret, because looking what they are now, like it's almost like an investment. Like you think of the stuff that you have hanging on your wall behind you, and I have hanging on. It's these things are
Yeah.
becoming more than just instruments, really, when you think about it. And so that would have been a cool piece to have had.
Yeah.
Another one that was funny enough. I had the Patrick stump, the silver Gretsch, the Stump-O-Matic, but I really
Yeah,
wanted the
I had
white
that
one. The white one though is what.
Mhm.
So I regret not picking up the white one, because I did like the silver, but I didn't play it too much, so I did get rid
There
of it.
was a
But
black one too, right?
the black ones
think
are
it was
still a bit easier to find, but the those like white ones with like the silver lines, just gorgeous guitar. But I love white guitars, so it's hard. But that's
Yeah.
yeah.
If I could give some advice to someone when I've sold a couple of Les Paul customs, if it's like a ton of money, like if you save and save for a long time and you buy a guitar like a Les Paul custom, there's a chance that you might be kind of like how I was, where you're just like really nervous, you don't want to scratch it, it's heavy, you want to baby it. And the dude that I sold it to, he would just like have like a magnifying glass and be like, "What is this? Is this a defect? Should I tell Gibson? What is this washer messed up?" And I was like, "Dude, hear my advice. Like, I really think you would be a lot happier with like a $2,000 Les Paul. That just one that's like more a comfortable price range where you're not just like panicking." And it's something that I've learned because having these guitars is awesome. But then at the same time, some kid runs by and hits it. You're like, no,
Yeah.
not my nice guitars. But it's just a random thought that I was having that when I was having this conversation with this dude that I thought I would share is just get something that you're comfortable with. You don't always have to go to the tippy top to be happy. Sometimes you're happier not going there.
No, that's so true. But there is, on the flip side of that, but there is something about holding those Les Paul customs that is just next level, though. Those things are just unreal.
I highly recommend trying one. And just know that nothing is perfect. I mean, you buy a $5,000 guitar, it's going to have little defects on it, and you're going to say, wait a minute, I buy a $5,000 PRS, it's perfect. Why is Gibson not? That's just, part of their charm.
Exactly, yeah. Gives them their niche. But again, guys, this will be the last video of the year. Just from both Brian and I, it's been a crazy last half of the year with this channel. Almost at 1,000 subscribers, which I didn't think was even possible. The fact that you guys are hearing us just ramble on about guitars from bands and stuff, it's been amazing. It really has been. And I, from the both of us anyways, I really appreciate all of the support, all of the messages, comments, sharing, everything. It's been just crazy.
Yeah, when we reach 182 subscribers and we get 182 comments, I'm gonna pick a comment at random to give you a special Merry Christmas. I'm just kidding. Is that good?
That was great. Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a special Merry Christmas. Leave a comment, tell you.
But honestly, thank you so much. I still can't believe the amount of support we've gotten in such a short amount of time. This community really is quite amazing. It really is. But Brian, I'll let you take us home with anything else that you wanted to say.
All right, we will see you in 2023. Obviously, we'll still be on Instagram, but like, get ready, guys. It's the time to be a Blink fan. We've got the tour coming. There's going to be new music videos. There's going to be so much content, new guitars. We are excited. We cannot wait. We hope you follow us for this journey and meet us at a Blink show.
Yes, yeah, please. That'd be amazing. All right, guys. See you in 2023.
Bye.